Buster Poindexter did that.
Hey, it's Mouth to Mouth time. I'm Matt, and the other Matt's not here right now. I can't see because I have a different. He would be right here normally. So he's got some things going on at his house, so he's not joining us this evening. So I'm here with the crew of Ken Hansen from the great state of New Hampshire. We got Bob Delaney from the South County area of St. Louis. We got Gavin Swan from Southern Illinois. We got Marion Morris from the booming metropolitan area of Maplewood, Missouri. We got Grant Martin in his bunker down somewhere in Hazelwood. And we got Jim Lore in Villa Ridge, spotting his tent, rock and rolling. And then we got Julian somewhere
in the ghetto.
The St. Louis southern area. So welcome everybody, welcome in. So tonight I'm going to hopefully finish putting the rest of the stuff on my little Greek warship here. Feels like it's been going on forever because I pivoted last week and started working on my free shipping kits of the let's see, I have it over there, the Kaga sunk at the Battle of Midway. So historically, one of those things. So that's what I'm working on. We'll go around the horn. Let's see. Ken is busy spraying, so we will get him at the end of the round of the going around the horn here. So Bob, what you working on tonight?
Well, two ships actually. One, I'm doing a little more painting work on the Repulse, touching up on the camo on the hull. Nice. And earlier I started work on my bit for the free shipping special category for May, the destroyer Hatsuharu.
Wow, that's tiny.
Small.
Yeah.
How long is it? Just a rough guess.
Oh gosh,
6 inches or 4 or 5.
Maybe about 5 inches, I guess.
Oh wow. Okay. Man.
Yeah. So those little fiddly parts are gonna be bitten fun.
Yeah. All right. Awesome, Bob. Gavin, what you working on?
Well, I think it's Saturday. I finished up the William Byron Daytona car. I started this 2 weeks ago, probably.
Yeah.
And most of that was decals. So there's 4 different layers of decals and 4 layers of clear on there.
Wow.
But this is 1:24 scale. This is a 2024 car. He won again this year, so I'll have to get that car too.
Oh, there you go.
Nice.
I love it when he wins, but it gets too damn expensive.
Yeah, no, it's only money.
And so I'm back on the Constitution, and I've started doing the gun deck. I've started on the guns. I've got all the barrels together and working on the carriages now.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And Marion, what you working on there?
A JSU 152, a Russian self-propelled gun.
Oh, all right.
So I'm doing the weathering.
Nice. And Grant Martin, what are you working on down in your...
Reconfiguring my workbench so I can do scratch rebuild on a Corsair Cowling, and then the 1938 pick-em-up truck, which is an ongoing battle.
Okay. And Jim Lore, what you working on down there?
I am getting the bell ready for paint. One more engine to put on, and I'm going to start stuffing foam, and she'll be ready for paint.
Nice. I do believe, let's see, Edward, I think, makes or not Edward, it might be, what's the one UMask might do the little inserts, the foam inserts for it.
Oh, I use those foam makeup triangles.
Okay.
And I cut those up and just kind of stuff them everywhere. I have to wait for the Bombay to dry because I lost the bomb the other day.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it came off. But other than that, it'll be interesting because I'm gonna I'm going to be doing this in a really burnt out olive drab on top and a neutral gray on bottom.
Okay. And Julian, what you working on?
Well, I'm working on the Panther like usual. Got the pin washed finished. I'm still trying to get this decal silvering finished out, but taking a break from that, and I'm painting some figures. I got 2 heads that come with this body right here. I'm gonna paint both of them just for the practice. Got the
Nice.
body finished. I'm not quite sure if you'll be able to see that, but I'm sure you guys saw my Facebook post.
We did.
The shadows on it and everything finished.
The figure looked pretty good.
But other than that, things are going pretty smoothly. Pretty smooth.
Thanks.
Good. All right. And Ken is still.
No, I'm done painting.
All right. So
I
Ken,
got the-
what are you working on?
Painting the base for my F-16. I used some Mr. Surfacer 500 and thinned it with some rapid thinner to get kind of a grainy texture. And I'm also building some Edward Sidewinder 9M. I'm sorry, 9L Sidewinder missiles. They are a real pain in the butt, but they look better than the ones that came with the Hasegawa kit. They had like 4-inch scale thickness to the fins. So I'm like, yeah, that doesn't look too realistic.
Hmm.
But these, it's weird. These, I had ordered the res kit ones because the res kit ones come with the forward fins on them. But
Uh-huh.
these Edward ones come with a photo etch fin. And here's a sheet here. They are a real pain to get glued on and painted up. I used Mr. Metal Prep to get the paint to stick because the first time I painted them, I set them down and I went to put a color coat on them and some of the paint chipped off the photo etch. So I'm using Mr. Metal Prep and that stuff's pretty good.
I've never actually had that problem with photo etch.
Yeah, it's weird. It's very unusual for that to happen with the brass, but for some reason, didn't like it.
Did you prime
Heard a
first?
few.
Yeah, the primer peeled off along with the paint,
Really?
and then when I put the Mr. Metal Prep on it,
Yeah.
everything stuck. Which then I had, because I didn't like the way it came out, I ended up dipping them in a vat of acetone to get all the paint off. Actually, lacquer thinner. I got all the primer off and then redid it because I didn't like the way they came out. So. It's a never-ending battle. But they look good now, so.
Good.
It's good to see it.
Sounds like a paint shaker. Oh, I got a new paint shaker too. This one here that Barbatos Rex reviewed, but pretty cool. You
Just
just
a helicopter.
stick your paint it like here, and it's got a little suction feed on it, and you just turn it on.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
All right.
And you gotta hold it down if you want to really crank up the speed. It really starts going. But then if you let go, it'll just bounce all over. Yeah, I was kind of disappointed because I put some acrylics in there and it took like 3 times to get them to mix up because after 2 minutes it shuts off automatically so it doesn't overheat.
Wow.
And I'd have to reset it and do it again.
Okay, one of you
I've been
guys.
thinking about getting one of those electric mixers. Little stick
Yeah,
ones.
yeah, those I like those. Yeah, the
The Vortex mixers? I
yeah,
love mine.
that's what I should have got because this thing was way too expensive.
And yes,
for what
those
it
are
does.
googly eyes. And yes, when I mix my paint,
They go. That's what I was looking for, was one of those, but I couldn't find. So I
They're
saw
not
that-
cheap,
I'm like,
but they
oh,
work.
Yeah.
They're not cheap, but they do work.
Well, I had a Robart one for like 20 years, and it finally
I had
died.
one of those too, and I didn't care for those at all.
No.
I was
Mine
always
worked
afraid
great,
it's
but-
going to launch off the thing.
Yeah, I just put heavy duty hair bands on it. You know, those little elastic.
You guys
Yeah.
talking about this kind of thing, right?
What is that?
I almost made one of those too. That's a jigsaw.
Oh, I made one of those with a handheld jigsaw,
Uh-huh.
and
this is
and 3D printed a holder for it's right here for model Vallejo. So you
Oh,
put
yeah. Oh, cool. Yeah.
yeah, so you bolt that onto the blade, and then take your Vallejo paint, and it just clips right in there,
Well, yeah. Right.
and then just shakes the crap out of it.
Well, this thing here is one of those massage kind of things. That,
Yeah.
I thought it was Jim Lowe talked about doing this.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one used over at Goodwill. And you're right.
Nice.
I'll tell you, that does do a trick on getting your paint. I got a couple of the other ones, kind of like what Ken has. But
Then I 3D printed a holder for my shadow line cutter because I was always afraid I was going to knock it over. I would rest it with the blade up, and that's going to cut myself. So I just made a 3D printed a holder, and it just sits nice there on the bench.
there you go.
Nice.
Now, my next Goodwill trip is going to be, I'm looking for a toothbrush, an electric toothbrush that does circles. I'm going to turn it into a sander.
Oh, like this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a good
You
idea.
know, I got
Comes
one of
with
those
a different-
display things, and I'm not as enamored with it as a lot of other people are.
I heard some
This has
bad
a
stuff.
different-
It
different
doesn't
chips.
work that well. Yeah.
No, it doesn't.
This is the Master Tools one. I forget what I think of. It's got to be rechargeable.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
That's pretty good. It's got 2 speeds.
Does that bog down if you put a little pressure on it?
It depends how much. When you say little pressure, how much is little?
When you touch something with it?
See, that's no. If you touch something, all right. So if I put it high,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm putting some pressure on it. It's slowing down, but it's not bogging down. But
See, and that's
Yeah,
like the display.
you really-
If you do that, it'll shut it off. You can put enough
this-
pressure on it to where it'll shut it off.
this one's. I mean, I'm putting some good pressure on it. It's still going. And
I haven't found that to be.
Oh.
I'll tell you what I find to be probably the best sanding tool I got is one of these etched glass things.
Mhm.
These things are like $5 for $1, and they're basically an etched glass. And
Yeah,
I'll tell
they-
you what, when you're coming over the top of a fuselage, or when you're
Yeah,
having it,
they're,
You know,
they're great for
flash.
getting rid of any raised plastic, or when you get the when you have the
Oh,
screw
George.
gate, and clean up the screw gate. It polishes it really nice.
the only thing I don't, the display, it's like any other. It's not like any other powered tool. It's like just a little bit too much, and it ruins the whole thing. Because you can that display, you can file a flat on a curve in a heartbeat if you're not careful.
Then you got the little vacuum when you get some sanding dust there. You just push that, and it sucks up all the crap on your desk.
The problem with electric tools for modeling is they run usually way too fast.
Yeah.
And they have
Yeah.
no torque.
Yep.
You need something that's able to have a lot of torque at a low speed and not burn out the commutator. And
Yeah,
they don't make stuff like that anymore.
No, they don't.
This one's pretty good for low speed.
Yeah,
That's
I
on the lowest setting. They work great because you can do plastic and it won't, because it goes fairly low, and you can, if you need to
Yeah.
remove a lot of plastic from the inside, or get rid of those ejector pin marks that are raised. They work pretty good for that. Put those You get these pretty cheap these bits off Amazon for like 15 bucks for like a bag of 20 or something.
That's why I want to use that
They
electric
last forever.
because you can. Some of them actually come with extra heads, and once you get rid of the bristles, you can put different, and they rotate. It's like an orbital sander.
All right. So George is on. He says he loves the Hive Mind mixing solutions. His new game changer are the glass files as well. He said a new discovery from the Gundam people.
Gundam.
Ah,
I missed that. Somebody was over. Somebody's got noise in their background, Matt.
Oh, George says his game changer are those glass files. They're his new discovery from the Gundam people because he's doing that.
Is he talking about these? Ask him if he's
Yes.
talking about those.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So yes. So welcome in to all the people that are on the chat. We have Saturn on here. We have let's see, the one and only Amber has showed up. We have KRD Klein Racing Car Design is on here now. So welcome in. This is Mine with the Mats, our weekly build session show on YouTube. We're on episode 193, slowly creeping to 200.
Cool.
So we're
Does it look like Matt's being dubbed in a foreign language, or?
He's a little behind. That's
There you go.
it's always,
I don't know what you're
always
talking
like
about.
that.
That's right. That's right.
It's like watching an old kung fu movie.
I think he's got YouTube and Skype going at the same time on a slower.
Yeah.
They might have.
You killed my master.
Yeah.
You have to die.
It's just like ow.
Yeah. It's like a Shaw Brothers kung fu movie.
It is. Well, be careful. He knows karate.
I do.
He is a black belt in karate.
Those are. I love those Shaw Brothers movies, man. Those are
I do
so
too.
campy.
I remember watching those when Jackie Chan had long hair and a braid. Enter the Dragon. Ah, great movie. Game of Death.
That's what Matt should do. We should have a 17 on Shaw Brothers movies. We got
God.
20 movies.
Have
We
they
got
made that many movies?
Pardon?
I don't know. Did they make that many movies?
I got at least 17. I'm sure. They were cranking those things out like the Three Stooges did theirs, man.
Oh, let's see. So, let's see. George wants to know who kidnapped the real Matt 1. So he's so used to the beard and goatee. I
know.
decided to shave it off.
Oh.
So that's where it's
I
going.
think- I think you look very distinguished.
I had a person guess my age at 32 the other day.
Woo!
Yeah.
You're winning.
Matt, even with the beard, whenever I first saw you, I thought you were maybe like early 40s.
Ah. Nope.
Okay, now I gotta know. How old are you?
I'm 51.
You lie.
You are a liar.
I'm 51.
Well, I should take that back. Nobody believes I'm 70, so.
Yeah.
I've seen you, Fran. I can see you being 70.
Really?
Nah.
Yeah.
Grant's a mad scientist, so he probably engineered some
it is.
potion. He probably found the fountain of youth, and he's
Yeah.
probably like 340 years old.
I just built a time machine that went to the future. So my birth certificate says one thing.
He's Doc Browning us all.
1840.
Great Scott!
That was so funny.
Out of a DeLorean?
Mr. Fusion. Man.
Well, the stainless steel makes for better,
Conductivity.
yeah. Everybody knows that. Come on. I am Darth Vader. From the planet Fuck. I love that movie.
I know I showed you all this on Facebook, but I'll show the rest of the world. I have a car with Jeff Gordon's signature on it. That's crazy.
That's cool.
Yeah. One of 79 they made, and this is number 70. It means 78 other people also have Jeff Gordon's signature.
Is he the Rainbow Warrior?
That was his nickname in the 90s, yeah. Probably could be taken for something else these days, but
Yeah. Pretty sure he's not married anymore.
Grant could bottle lightning if he wanted to, according to George.
Yes.
Bottle lightning. Well, Jim,
He
that
is
little
the-
electric thing you wanted to put on Godzilla?
That was Corey.
That was Corey.
Oh, Corey, I'm sorry. Yeah, Corey and I, we bottled lightning with that.
Yep.
Corey took it out of the bottle, and I said, I'm too afraid of that. I'm out of here.
Well,
Winters our little mad scientist.
Star Wars and Back to the Future are in the same universe. Doc Brown went back in time and misinterpreted the time sensors and went back to a galaxy far, far away and landed on a planet. And when he got out, the people were so amazed because he was a Mandalorian.
Oh, God. See what you do, Bob? See what you do, Bob? You're a bad influence. You really are.
Bob was just like he's I can't.
That
believe
was
I did that.
Bob all over the place. A man.
A Mandalorian, yes.
See, that's what's cool about Matt is you don't expect that kind of stuff to come from him.
Yeah, he's a comedic ninja.
Yeah, that's right.
Sneak up on you.
I'm also pretty good at dad jokes too because I'm a school teacher.
Oh yeah. Dad jokes are the best.
Well, and you're a dad, so
Yeah.
It's kind of a prerequisite.
Wait a minute,
Yes.
Dad. Throwing it out of the house.
What?
You don't have youngsters floating around there, do you, Matt?
Yes.
My son's gonna be a freshman in high school.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Hey.
That's why you don't look 50.
Yeah.
Why? Because kids keep you young?
I thought they accelerated the process.
They do, trust me.
You don't
I
tend
tried
to
hard
think,
to, but
you don't tend to think of a 50-year-old with a 12-year-old son.
Right.
well,
Well,
my dad
I will.
be
I will.
50.
I will
This year.
see that and raise you. Let's see, my brother's 5.5 years younger than me, so he's 45, and he's got a newborn.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep. Yeah, those
My
supplements.
dad will be 47. He's got.
He'll be
8-week-old.
65 when they kid turns 18.
Your brother's got a life sentence to 65.
Yeah. The kid's gonna turn 18 and your brother's gonna retire.
Oh, he's gonna be so tired. Yeah, man.
He'll be so tired he'll be retired.
That'll teach him to have kids when he's older.
My dad was 41 when he had a grandchild.
Wow.
Oh wow.
There you go.
Well, I guess I was in my 40s when I had my first grandchild. So
I
yeah.
bet you weren't married at 16.
No.
Okay.
No. And I did that twice. I'm not dumb enough to do a third.
Forward.
Alright.
Okay.
I'm gonna finish gluing the my railing for my boat here, and then we're gonna do the 1984 bracket.
Nice.
1884.
Great book.
It's a good book.
Yeah.
I didn't do my homework, Matt. Sorry.
Oh,
It's unfortunately coming true. It's scary.
Yeah. Well,
Going to be a lot of Viva Las Vegas.
I bet when you start hearing these, you'll be like, oh yeah, that one. Oh, that one.
That's true.
So I gotta ask, because I did put my vote in for last week. Who won last week?
It
Give
was
me a second.
Men Down Under, I'm pretty sure.
Yes.
what was it?
Again?
That's right.
Yes,
I
the
got
national
pulled
anthem
away.
of Australia.
I got pulled away by a phone call last week.
Wait a minute. I was here for last week then, if that won. Yeah, I was here. No.
What do you mean, no?
I
Yeah, you were
wasn't here
here.
last week.
Confused.
I am confused.
Wasn't that 2 weeks ago? Because I was there for that, but I wasn't
Yeah.
here last week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't here last week, and I thought that was.
I was here last week because Jim was gone. I remember that.
Yes, I was gone.
I'm pretty sure you showed up late, Gavin. You just got off work or something.
Maybe.
Yeah, because you joined online. Oh, Jimmy, you were having internet issues.
Yes. Yeah, I didn't have internet. Yes. That's right. Now I remember.
Do you remember the 25th of September?
Yeah.
That's a good
That's a
song,
great
too.
song.
Remember.
That's got a great
Is that
second part,
Earth,
too.
Wind, and Fire?
Yeah. It's one of those brainworm songs that's been in my head for the last 2 days.
Oh,
Dan, I just saw a thing on YouTube about the Wrecking Crew.
my
The
God.
session players from the 60s and 70s.
Wow.
And they were playing all of these damn songs I remember, and I'm like, they did that? They did
Yeah.
that? They
Yeah.
did that? Me.
Well, yeah, that was very common.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah.
It should have session musicians doing it.
Yeah.
Before I found rock and roll, I was a big funk guy. So Afrika Bambaataa, Sly and the Family Stone.
Good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
Post
small
kind of
scale.
had its own session group, the Funk Brothers.
Mhm.
In fact, there was
All
a
those
documentary
fours
that was done
individual?
on them a few years back called "Standing in the Shadows of Motown."
That would be a Fast 17, Matt, is best name for a rock band or best name for a band.
Oof.
Van Halen.
That's easy. Playing back to the brothers.
Well, no,
Yeah.
he wouldn't have things like Van Halen. He would have things
No,
like
like
Shimmy
the-
Brothers and the Motown Sound. Okay,
the,
we're not
the,
talking.
the Stormtroopers of Death.
Yeah, Stormtroopers of Death. One-hit wonders. Oh yeah. Have you
We've
done
done one-hit wonders before.
Have you done a one-hit wonder yet, Matt?
We have.
Oh, we have, yeah.
Yeah.
Who won?
I was wondering.
Oh, here you go. Last week, Jim, you missed Every Breath You Take.
Oh, the
The
Stalker
Stalker song.
Yeah.
Wait, but that beat out Men Down Under, right?
No, because Men
No.
Down Under came
That was
from
2 weeks
1982.
ago.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's
So I
see.
missed
Who
all
we-
three.
Let's see. Last week, second place was Owner of a Lonely Heart.
Oh, that's a good
By
song.
Marv Albert's band. Yes.
Yes.
What all was in the 83 black bracket?
Let's see. Hungry Like a Wolf.
Yep,
Let's see. Rock of Ages by Def Leppard. Separate Ways by Journey.
those were my votes.
Let's see. Owner of a Lonely Heart. She's a Beauty. One in a Million Girls. Love is a Battlefield. Heart and Soul by Huey Lewis and the News. Photograph by Def Leppard. So those are all the ones that made it to at least the second round.
Okay, guys. Quick question. So, I'm on Sprue Brothers website right now. They got a lightning deal. Edward 172nd BF29 G14 for $13.
Is it
So,
is it the weekend or is it the Profi pack?
it's the Profi pack.
Okay.
That's a,
Well, I just ordered from them too. Damn them.
well, nothing says you can't order again.
Yeah.
Dan.
Right?
I know where they're at.
Well, yeah. Unless your wife says negative.
Oh, she doesn't interfere
I was
with
gonna
my
say,
hobby.
what she doesn't know will not hurt her.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ooh, I got way too-
George says it's good to see Ken back.
It's good to be back, George.
Yes. And he also
The
said
trophy pack, that's the one that comes with all the stuff.
he heard from a friend that the best genre of music is called Viking metal. Yes.
They have a
example.
dwarven version of metal.
Yes.
Viking version.
And he also said, so Julian, George says, it never is a time to not buy Edward.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know if you heard George, but
Is this the 172nd BF109 G14 for $12.99?
Ooh,
Oh,
that's I may have to. What is that?
I
So-
hate.
Got one of those too.
I'm about to do it right now. But I also need to pick up the American Sand color that we used during GWOT and Desert Storm. But I just don't know what to look up for it because none of these paints are labeled as that paint, obviously.
It should
So I was
have an
curious.
FS number.
So I got a big brother version of it. I got the 109 F2 in
I got
48.
the F4 in 142nd.
And it's the Profi pack, so just a quick little, hey, what's in the box, or what'll be in your box.
You get
I
some
got
Cody.
Pretty sure it's got
Photo Edge.
pre-painted PE too for the cockpit.
I got a build in at 109. I got 51 109 kits, and I have not built any of them yet.
I've never built a 109.
I'm afraid to.
Why?
I'm afraid someone will say, "Oh, that's not the right color of cockpit or something."
Yeah.
Screw them.
Yeah, that's what I say.
They should have built the kit for you instead.
I do.
You know,
I do
what, you know
plan
what
on
I'm
building-
afraid of is that stippled camouflage.
Oh, the modeling. The modeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A
that's what I think I'm gonna
modeling.
go with, like an E1 that has like the sky blue, the light blue, and the the hard edge camo
Yeah.
for the first.
Yeah.
So it'll come with canopy mask, Julian.
Oh no, I don't think this one does.
That should. Most Profi packs do. Seat belts, seat, all in PE. Let's see. This one's got the color cockpit, and then some external flaps and other gauges, and then a pretty nice decal sheet that, has things missing that I can't show. So,
They're always missing those.
right. Well, you have to. Some assembly required.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So it's there.
It's
but it's in
there.
multiple parts. Okay,
Yes.
good. I can do that. So, question about the Messi Smith. Well, the Edard. Does it have a one-piece prop?
Ooh, I did not see.
I think they're multi-piece.
I hate those.
You gotta
Well-
get the jig.
Yeah.
It's a
I,
lifesaver.
I've done at least two
UMM.
of the multi-prop ones, and I
Oh
am
no,
not
Jim,
good at it.
I'm looking at the sprue right now. So it comes in two different pieces. So it's got like the one layer, or no, never mind. It's a one piece. It's a one piece problem.
Is it? So it's got the back hub, then you put the blades on, and then the nose cone.
No, so the blades all come together on the same thing, and then I think you add the things to it.
Nice. Is that a 48th or a 72nd?
No, that's
72nd.
72nd.
Yeah.
Speaking of good deals, I was I looked at Hornby Hobbies website, which is the importer for Airfix, because they own Airfix, and they were having a sale, and they had this F-18 1/72nd scale starter set. It's just a kit, and it comes with a couple pots of glue, a couple pots of paint, some glue, some brushes. It was like $10. So I bought it, and then I had some points from an order I made about this time last year, and I used those, and I got the kit for $2.50.
Sweet.
Nice.
Is your kid feeling better, Matt?
Yes,
Good.
he is.
Hey guys, I gotta bail.
Oh no.
Pumpkin time already.
You didn't
Pumpkin
even get a chance
time.
to vote.
That's all right. Maybe next week.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, Ken, glad you're able to be with us.
Yep.
It
Hopefully,
is
one of
almost
these
10
days
o'clock.
I'll get my computer set up because doing it on my cell phone sucks because everyone's in these little tiny pictures.
It doesn't get any better with a desktop. Oh, wait a minute.
Yes,
Oh, you
it
got
does.
thumbnails in a thumbnail. Yeah, you need to get a desktop going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a desktop and I got a camera. I just got to get it rigged up.
Yeah.
So,
I can't imagine looking at these little on the desktop I got. I can't imagine looking at those small little things.
Yeah.
On a
If you ever need any help, just let me know. All right.
will do. Appreciate that. Thank you.
No
All
problem.
right, guys.
You guys have a great week. Rest of your week.
Again. See you
Take
later,
care.
See
buddy.
you again.
Yep, take
See you,
care.
man.
Bye.
Bye.
It's already almost 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
Now, if you
You better jump on that list.
I know. This darn modeling's getting in the way.
I know, right? I hate
Yeah.
it when that happens.
All right, so we got Magic by the Cars versus No Way Out by Jefferson Starship.
Ooh.
So Magic by Cars, that's the ones. Uh-oh, it's magic.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's Jefferson Starship, so.
Yeah. I like Jefferson Starship.
all right, so let me get our batting order. So let's see, Bob and Gavin, Marion, Grant, Jim, and Julian. All right, so Bob, what do you go with?
Ooh, this is tough ones. Two ones I really like a lot, but I'm gonna go with No Way Out.
Okay. All right. Let's see, Gavin,
I think Magic.
Magic. All right.
Yeah, I mean it's a pretty iconic song. It's used in commercials a lot. So
Yes. All right, Marion.
Magic.
All right. Hey, Grant.
Jefferson.
Jefferson. All right. Jim.
I'm gonna go with Jefferson.
All right. George, we got yours. Julian.
Magic.
Magic.
On the wrong end of wrong.
One,
Jim.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. All right. Yep. Magic moves on. 5-3.
Wow.
All right. Let's see. We got Run to You by Bryan Adams versus The Warrior by Scandal.
Ooh, good song.
Yeah.
Say those two again.
Run to You by Bryan Adams versus Warrior by Scandal. So, okay, Bob.
Both very good songs.
Yes, but here I'll go with Run to You.
Run to You. All right. All right. George, you got your vote in there. All right, Gavin.
I think I'll go with Run to You. It's a good song.
All right. Marion.
Ditto.
Run to You. All right. Grant.
Vivo Las Vegas.
Okay, so that's 7. Jim.
I'm gonna go Warrior.
Okay.
I am
Alright.
the warrior.
Julian.
Run to you.
Run to You. All right. 5-2. Run to You moves on.
Thank you, George.
All right. Let's see. On the Dark Side by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band versus A Fine Fine Day by Tony Carey.
Oh, never heard of that one.
I know. It was only on for 1 week. So.
Well, I might have heard it, but I didn't remember.
Well, how good could that be? Seriously.
Yeah, it was the #1 song for 1 week. So
For 1 week.
For 1 week.
It's better than no weeks.
That's right.
That's right.
That is true.
All right. So, Bob, On the Dark Side or Fine Fine Day?
I'm gonna go with On the Dark Side.
All right.
Wait a minute, was that
Heard
from-
in
was
the
that
movie Eddie and the Cruisers.
Yes.
Yeah, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah, from Eddie and the Cruisers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good song. I like that one.
Yeah. Gavin,
I'm sorry, what were they? I was zoned out.
On the Dark Side or Fine Fine Day?
I think On the Dark Side for me.
All right. All right, Marion.
Fine, fine day.
Fine Fine Day.
Didn't they?
All right. Grant.
Dark Side for sure.
Okay. Let's see. We got Jim.
I'm gonna go Dark Side.
Okay.
Because I'm the Sith Lord.
Julian.
Viva.
Viva on that one. All right.
Ow.
On the Dark
Yeah,
Side.
this is
Moving
not
on.
this is not my era, Jim.
Not your year.
Oh, this is the music I grew up on.
Yeah.
I am definitely a child of the 80s.
Okay, we got I Can't Hold Back by Survivor versus Run Runaway by Slade.
Oh, wow.
That's a good choice.
Bangers right there.
Yeah. Hey, Bob.
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Run Away.
Okay. Hey, Gavin.
I think I'm gonna go with the same one.
Run Runaway. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, Marion.
Viva. I'm sorry. I
All
don't know.
right. No, don't apologize. It's perfectly fine.
Oh,
Grant.
I'm sorry.
Viva.
All right.
I'm sorry to be sorry.
All right. Hey, Jim.
I'm going to go with Slade.
Okay.
Run Away.
Okay.
I
Hey,
don't
Julian?
like Survivor at all.
Viva.
All right. And let's
Didn't
see.
Survivor do Eye of the Tiger too?
They did.
Yeah, I hated that song too. So
Jeez.
Guilt by association.
You know, I was
Alright.
gonna watch Rocky tonight, Jim, but now that you said that, I'm really gonna watch Rocky tonight.
go ahead, you rock on with the Rocky.
All right.
The
Runaway
movie's good,
moves
the
on.
song is
Wow.
horrible. Like I said, why not the claw or the teeth of the tiger to be tough? You know, the eye of the tiger.
Okay, we got Take a Look at Me Now by
Ooh,
Phil Collins.
Take a look at me now.
Wow, nice job, Gavin.
Woo!
Hey, Gavin, have you ever thought about being a vocalist?
I did a lot of singing in high school, so.
And we got Rock
My
Me Tonight
girlfriend
by
does-
Billy Squire.
Oh,
Try that one on, Gavin.
wait a minute, isn't that the one where he's in the
I don't know the
studio
lyrics
doing
to that
the
one.
stupid dance? Rock Me Tonight?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Made up my mind.
All right. Okay, Bob.
I'm going with the song from the movie Against All Odds. Take a look at me now.
All right.
Good movie too.
All right. Okay, Gavin.
Take a look at me now.
Okay.
Yeah, that slow motion pull away from what's her name at the end. That was
Mhm.
riveting.
Yeah. Marion.
Ditto.
All right. Take a look at me now. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, Grant.
Look at me now, yeah.
All right. Jim.
Phil Collins, baby, all the way.
Okay.
Man was a
Julian.
genius.
Look at me now.
All right.
Look at me, look at me.
Take a look at me now. Moves on. Clean sweep on that one.
Whoa.
Yeah. As my girlfriend gets mad because I can sing both. over her.
And she
What's that?
can't.
Mama sang bass
Right.
while Daddy sang tenor.
Yeah.
Daddy sang bass. Mama sang tenor.
No, it's the other way around.
All right.
If Mama sang bass, we gotta talk.
That's the song. That's the way the song
Just
goes.
saying. I'm just
Mama
saying.
sang bass, Daddy sang tenor.
Okay, we got The Boys of Summer by Don Henley And Are We Ourselves by The Fix?
Ooh.
Boys of Summer or We Are Ourselves? It's Don Henley versus The Fix.
I'm about to show where yeah. Dang it.
Okay. Okay, Bob?
Oh, this is an easy one for me.
Okay.
The Boys of Summer.
Okay. Okay, Gavin?
Boys of Summer.
Okay. Marion?
Viva.
Viva. All right, Grant?
Henley.
All right. Jim?
Anything but Henley.
So, We Are Ourselves?
Yes, The Fix.
The Fix?
Love
Hey,
The
Julian?
Fix.
What are my options again? Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. Boys of Summer versus We Are Ourselves.
Can someone remind me how Boys of Summer starts?
Well, it's Don Henley, so you know it's going to be
Drums.
yeah.
Oh, wow, 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 wow,
Wow.
Viva. Viva. The name
Viva,
sounds
all right.
super
Viva,
familiar,
all right.
Yeah.
I can't put a finger on it.
That was
All
pretty good, Bob. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. That was all right. That was all
right,
right.
Boys of Summer moves on. 5-1.
Nobody likes The Fix.
Yeah. George goes, great song. Yes, it is.
Hey, Bob,
Saved by Zero.
have a dream? Bad dream? Oh, sorry about
Let's
that.
Red
see.
Sky at Night.
You Might Think by The Cars versus Missing You by John Waite.
Oh, this is easy for me.
I do believe the hook on that one is I Ain't Missing You at All.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, Bob, The Cars or John Waite?
I'm going to go with You Might Think.
Okay.
Maybe because they had a really cool video.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With the Fly. Yeah.
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 Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah,
say
Wasn't
that.
that Rick Ocase's wife
That
that
one?
was in that too? I think it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Paulina Politskova.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Marion?
Try it again. Name the two.
You Might Think by The Cars or Missing You by John Waite.
Missing You.
Okay.
I remember that one.
Yeah. Grant?
That's I didn't get a chance to think for the first two votes because my cat had a nightmare.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
So,
Think
How
about
do you know? Did the cat walk up and go, "Hey, Dad"?
Oh yeah, he did. Oh yeah, you should. Oh yeah, yes, nightmare.
you ain't gonna believe this, but
There was this giant mouse in a warehouse.
The choices again. I'm sorry.
You Might Think by The Cars or Missing You by John Waite.
I think I can't remember. I can remember the Cars, but not the John Wayne. But I think I can't. Viva Las Vegas.
Okay. All right, Jim.
The Cars.
The Cars.
The Cars.
The Cars.
The Cars.
Let's see. And
The
we
Bears.
got George's. And with George's vote, we have Missing You by John Waite moving on 4-3.
Now, did George put it over the top, or did he vote for the other one?
No, he put it over the top.
Okay.
Yes.
Silly Australians.
All right, and then we have our first of our let's see the first round buys because they were the number 1 and number 2 songs of 1984. We have "Dancing in the Dark" by Bruce Springsteen versus "Take a Look at Me Now" by Phil Collins.
Ooh.
So "Dancing in the Dark,"
Take a look at me now.
the song with the young Courtney Cox in it.
Yep.
Yeah. Matter.
So, Bob, what you gonna go with? "Dancing in the
I'm
Dark"?
gonna go with the boss.
Going with the boss. All
Dancing in
right.
the Dark.
All
Well,
right.
real quick, who was the gal in that movie? It was,
Courtney Cox.
no, in the other one. Look at me now.
Rachel Ward.
Rachel
Yeah.
Ward.
Yeah.
Rachel Ward versus Courtney Cox. You guys really think I'm gonna? That's a hard decision there.
Courtney Cox and all that.
I know. Rachel Ward, though, man, that was a
Yeah, she's good looking.
hot movie.
Yeah.
I'm not picturing her. Why? So let's see.
Oh, really? Oh man,
Oh.
That was about like who was the gal that was married to? She's in that science fiction movie with the two high school kids that created that big blob.
Oh, you're talking about.
Kelly LeBlanc.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
man, like,
talking
oh,
Weird Science.
80s to golf.
Woo!
You're talking about Weird Science.
Weird
Love that
Science,
movie.
Yeah. Man, Kelly LeBlanc. Jeez, man.
Yeah. All right, so we had. All right, so Gavin, who you going with? Dance in the Dark or Take a Look at Me Now?
Dancers in the Dark.
Okay.
Aw, man.
George, you got your vote. Marion.
Look at me now.
Okay.
Thank you.
Who's that
Okay.
record?
Grant.
Look at me now. Yeah.
All right. Jim.
Look at me now.
All right.
Way to
And
go.
Julian.
Dancing in the Dark.
Dance
I
in the
hear
Dark.
time.
All right. Let's
I hear
see.
time.
4-3. Take a look at me now. George puts us over again.
That's closer than it
Making
should
the
have been.
queen sit down.
I like it when the queen sits down.
Man.
You can sit on her throne.
Who's that? What's that? Oh man. 17.
All right.
Look at that, baby. Look at that 17. Man, that is something, isn't it?
We got. Oh, I forgot this one. Let's see. We have "You Got a Hold on Me" by Christine McVie versus "Oh Sherry" by Steve Perry.
Oh,
Solo efforts from some band singers.
what a great song too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's different than the Sharia Moore, right? From-
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah. Okay. Very different.
very, very different.
I had a friend of mine who was named after that song.
His name was O'Sherry.
No, her name was Sherry,
Oh.
named
Oh,
after
just Sherry.
that song.
O'Sherry.
Oh, quite a difference.
Yes.
Grant, you scare me sometimes. I'm just saying. You really
Free
scare me
association.
sometimes.
Free association.
So yeah. Her brother's name was Bud, by the way.
Wow. I want to meet her parents.
Yeah.
So you got a hold on me or "Oh Sherry"? What you going with, Bob Delaney?
I'm gonna go with "Got a Hold on Me."
Okay.
Try to place the O'Sherry song. It sounds really familiar.
It is. It's a good song.
Oh,
The one where he's singing.
Sherry.
It's his actions. Yeah, and he's singing on the steps to his girlfriend.
Yeah. Gavin, what you go with?
It's hard to beat. It's hard to beat his voice.
Did you say
Man,
"Oh Sherry"?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't stop thinking of Sharia Moore. More. Damn.
Said it.
All right, Marion.
Viva. I have no idea.
Viva.
Yeah.
Your tank changed shape there, Marion.
What's that?
Your tank changed shape.
Yeah,
It grew wings.
Transformers.
Wow. What you working on now?
Starscream.
F-16.
F-16. Okay. All right, Grant.
Gotta go to Las Vegas on that one.
Okay. Jim.
Oh, I gotta go Steve Perry on that one.
Okay. Okay. Julian.
Viva Las Vegas.
Wait. Jim, did you start doing When You Close Your Eyes? Wait a minute.
Oh,
Wait a minute. Somebody started a song that sounded like
no.
that was 60s.
Wow.
Oh, no. It's Oh Sherry was. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a completely different song.
I think that's the one. You're right. I think that. Man.
The lead singer of Journey. Oh, Sherry.
Yeah.
I love.
So George says, I like what Marion is working on. I mean the not a car guy.
But not a car guy. Well, technically, it's got wheels, so.
All right, so the next one we got the #1 song of 1984. Spent 9 weeks at #1. "Jump" by Van Halen versus "Magic" by the Cars.
You're kidding.
No.
I mean, is it even a contest?
Well, let's find out. Okay. Bob, what are you going with?
Jump.
Jump. All right. Gavin.
I'm gonna go ahead and jump.
Okay. All right, Marion.
Okay, jump.
Okay, just jump.
Yeah.
Grant.
I'll be the flying Elvi into Las Vegas.
All right.
Oh man.
Way to go.
Get it? Flying Elvi, jump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, George, gotcha. Hey, Jim.
Oh, yeah. Might as well jump.
All right. Julian.
I'm gonna jump off the top of this tank. I gotta paint one more detail like this.
All right, jump moves
Fun,
on.
right?
Clean sweep. All
That's gonna be
right.
fun.
Well, there was one abstention in there.
It was. That's
Still a
correct. So it
sweep.
was not a
You
complete
didn't
clean sweep.
vote for the other.
Yep. All right, so we got "Run to You" by Bryan Adams versus "Boys of Summer."
Man, boy, that's
The
So,
lesser of two evils.
"Run to You,"
Yeah.
"Boys of Summer." Bob.
Oh, I can't blame that. I'm gonna go Boys of Summer.
"Boys of Summer." All right. Hey, Gavin.
What's the summer?
"Boys of Summer." Marion.
I have no idea, Viva.
Okay.
I'm going to Las Vegas. Yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
You're going to Las Vegas too, Grant?
I'm going to Las Vegas.
Okay. Hey, Jim.
Hold on 1 second. Boys of Summer.
"Boys of Summer." All right.
No. I'm changing my mind. Run to You.
Okay. Julian.
Sorry.
Pretty sure I voted for Run to You, no?
I don't know. We had
I don't
5
even
people
know.
voted for "Run to You." We had 5 people vote for "Boys of Summer." So,
Pretty sure I voted for Run to You.
You're the
so
tiebreaker.
I'll vote for Run to You again.
"Run to You." No, that is the tie because we have 2 Vivas.
Oh.
Yep. Okay. Heads, "Run to You." Tail, "Boys of Summer."
Oh, really?
Yep. Heads, "Run to You" moves on.
All right. Well, that's it. Guess it's not too bad if it works in my favor.
Okay. Now we got "Take a Look at Me Now" versus "Run, Runaway." So, Phil Collins, Slade. Bob?
I'm gonna go with Take a Look at Me Now.
Okay. Gavin?
Take a look at me now.
Okay. Marion?
Take a look at me now.
All right. Grant?
Look at me now. Look at me now.
Okay.
I'm a modeler.
All right. George, you got yours? Jim?
I was a huge Slade fan, so Slade.
Okay. Julian?
I think I was one of the few people that actually had that album.
What's the main chorus of Look at Me Now?
Take a look at me now.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
that high. Not that high.
I know.
Um,
I don't want to get a copyright strike.
right?
If it's an octave above or below, you're okay.
Take a look at me now.
Who's
All right.
saying that? Who's saying that? Who's gonna own that one? Nobody's gonna own that. All right.
What?
I should. I don't know who just sang that, but
That was me.
was it you?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
Surprised,
you
aren't
have
you?
a mighty fine singing voice there, Matthew.
I try. All right, so we have "On the Dark Side" by John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band versus "Missing You" by John Waite.
Ooh, boy, that was a good one. Yeah, man.
So, "On the Dark Side," "Missing You." Are we missing you on the dark side?
Who knows?
We've
We
got
have
cookies.
on the dark side.
So, all right, George, or sorry, Bob.
On the dark side.
On the dark
Yep.
side. All right. Gavin.
Look, missing you.
Maybe "Missing You." All right.
Yeah.
Heretic. Heretic, I say.
All right, Marion.
Missing you.
"Missing You."
Ooh, 2 heretics.
Grant.
Dark side.
All right. Jim.
Dark side.
Dark side.
Again, Sit.
Julian?
Beaver.
Viva it, alright. Let's say on the dark side, 4-3.
Don't know the power of the dark.
This is like old St. Louis Cardinals baseball football game. Get that in a second.
Alright, so we got Jump versus O'Sherry.
Wow.
Alright.
That one's tough.
So Van Halen versus Steve Perry. What are you thinking, Bob Delaney?
I'm gonna go with Van Halen song.
Okay. Alright, Gavin?
I think I'm gonna go with Jump.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, Marion?
Jump.
Okay. Grant?
I'm gonna go with O'Sherry. I seem to
Okay.
be calling that.
Okay. Jim?
You see me standing here with my back against the record machine, so I'm gonna go Jump.
Okay. Julian?
I'm
I love
jumping.
O'Sherry.
You're
I-
jumping.
yeah, I love it.
Alright.
You guys
He's
brought me
very
all the way over to
voice.
O'Sherry, and now you're jumping the ship?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the name of the song.
Alright, we got Take a Look at Me Now versus On the Dark Side.
Oh, God. No. Oh,
Alright.
We did this to ourselves, gentlemen.
Yep.
yeah.
Bob Delaney.
I'm gonna go with On the Dark Side.
Okay. Gavin?
Take a look at me now.
Okay. Marion?
Ditto.
Take a look at me now. Alright.
Yep.
George, we got your vote in there. Grant?
Sorry, Rachel, but it's got to be Dark Side.
Okay.
Ah,
Alright. Jim?
Dark Side.
Alright. Julian?
Take a look at me now.
well,
Alright.
it's like a time.
Let's see. And George, we got yours. Take a look at me now.
Really?
5.
How close was that race?
On the Dark Side, 3.
Wow.
Hey,
All
Ken
right.
left. I'll vote for Ken.
And we got Jump versus Run to You, Brian Adams. Van Halen versus Brian Adams.
That's easy.
Alright. Okay, Bob.
Jump.
Jump. Gavin.
Jump.
Okay. Marion.
Jump.
Alright. Grant.
Vegas.
Okay. Jim.
Jump, baby, jump.
It can't be the same song I'm thinking of.
Alright. Julian.
Jump.
Jump. Jump moves on. Alright, so we got our number 1 seed, Jump, versus Take a Look at Me Now, a number 15 seed. Holy cow. So, Jump or Take a Look at Me Now.
This is not going to end well.
Okay.
You never do. They
Okay,
never
Bob.
do.
Going, what you going with?
Gotta go with Jump.
Okay.
Pass. That's what I mean. There it is, right there.
Gavin?
Well,
Yeah.
That's a big, deep hole with water in it, by the way.
Yeah, it is. I felt that sigh in my soul.
George, we got yours.
I gotta contemplate this. You better come back to me.
What was
Okay.
George? What was George?
George voted for Jump. Alright, Marion?
Take a look at me now.
Alright. Hey, Grant?
What were the two again?
Jump or Take a Look at Me Now?
Yeah, look at me now. Yeah, sorry.
Alright. Jim?
Jump.
Alright. Let's see. Julian?
Jump.
Rachel, I'm sorry, girl.
Alright. Gavin?
You tried.
Jump.
Jump.
Yeah.
Alright. So, Jump is our winner, 6-2
Didn't win.
Wow.
Didn't go well at all.
for
Hey
1984.
guys, I gotta go.
Oh,
Alright, Marion? Thanks for popping
Good,
in.
Aaron.
Eric,
Thank you
you're
very much,
responsible for
guys.
this outcome. You should have left
Love
earlier.
it.
Yeah,
See you, man. Model on.
good outcome.
That's it.
All right. Okay, for
So
next
what-
week,
what year was
1985.
What year was that?
What?
84?
That was 84.
Hey. That makes me feel old.
This one's got 22 on it.
Oh, nice.
So we'll definitely have to start this one earlier next week. We got everything from, let's see, if you love somebody, set them free by Sting.
Good song.
We have All She Wants to Do Is Dance, Dance, Dance by Don Henley. I Want to Know What Love Is by Foreigner.
I wanna know what love is.
We Built This City by Starship.
Great song. Great song.
We got Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds,
Oh, yes.
or the theme to The Breakfast Club.
Yes. Don't you forget about me.
We have The Old Man Down the Road by John Fogerty.
That's a good one, too.
Let's see. Tonight She Comes by The Cars.
Not touching that one.
Nope, not touching it either.
Not touching
Let's
that
see.
one.
Let's see. Why did I'm misspelling here. I had to double check my list.
I got a year's worth of music to listen to next week. By now.
Right? Just go to 1984 Top 40 Billboard. They'll all be there.
Yeah, but he only picked 22 of them.
No, these are all the ones from 1985.
Oh, 85. Sorry, 85.
85.
Good stuff.
Let's see.
Wait, what one again?
Tonight
1985.
Tonight was Jump by Van Halen.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I thought.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, there's no way we're having a 16 seed upset the first seed, right? Some March Madness stuff.
I would hope not.
Where is that?
There's no crying in that.
I'm not gonna go there.
Let's see. We have You Belong to the City by Glenn Fry.
Oh, wow.
Money for Nothing by Dire
there's-
Straits.
There you go.
There you go. I predict that might be a winner.
Let's see.
I just saw a little documentary on that on YouTube.
Yeah.
We
One
have
of
the
the
guys
power,
watched
first
the
videos with
Joplin
computer
tornado?
graphics in it.
Documentary.
the Power of Love to Helios News.
From Back to the Future.
Let's see. Fortress Around Your Heart by Sting.
That's a good song, too.
Sleeping Bag by ZZ Top.
Oh, that's a great song.
Silent Running by Mike and the Mechanics.
Silent Running.
It's been a while since I've heard that one, but it's not bad.
And the number one seed is Lonely Old Night by John Cougar Mellencamp.
Yeah, that wasn't a very good year for music. I remember that.
No,
Yep.
it's so over. Well, John Cougar, I always thought was way overrated.
So I will do my best to make sure that I'm down here with this on by 7:30 next week, so we can hit this right at 8 o'clock. Because this list is going to take us a while.
Yeah. It's okay.
So George needs hive mind question: were Matchbox Kips popular in the United States?
Oh, big time.
Yes, I've got a couple in my
Yeah.
staff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how good
Actually,
they are.
there's a cool YouTube channel on rebuilding and refurbishing those.
Well, he's talking about model kits. Matchbox actually came out with some nice
Oh,
model
sorry.
kits.
Okay. Oh, well then the answer is no.
Yeah, I've got the what is that? The Churchill. It's a tank.
I've
British
built
armor.
a couple Matchbox airplanes, and they were
Yeah.
from the 70s. So that whatever you think about that.
All right.
Was it a good kit or a bad kit? No, it was just from the 70s. I mean,
Yeah.
part of it.
It just depends on what you wanted to do with it.
Yeah.
But the
If you want to
Matchbox
throw it in the trash, or
is,
No, it turned out.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
Well, I'm not, because I've had Tamiya kits that I wanted to throw in the trash.
Yeah, some of those
Everything gets-
Tamiya
everything
kits
gets
from the
frustrating.
70s are pretty sketchy.
I actually had a student that binned a kit on Monday. First time.
Really?
Yep. Guess what it was, Jim?
Inalari!
It was.
Of course it was. Inalari actually just released a 132nd, or no, a 134th Huey? Is that them that released that? I don't know. Anyway,
No, Trumpeter.
oh, was it Trumpeter? Okay, because somebody
Yeah,
was doing a build on it on YouTube, and it looked actually pretty good.
Trumpeter just did a 135th.
Not all
kit.
Italeri kits are bad. Only the ones that were molded by them.
Yes,
I'm
agreed.
just saying.
that's pretty good.
Well,
Like Churchill and a government, you know. The United States is the worst government in the world, except for all the others.
because, correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Italari buy all the tester molds?
No.
No, it's the other way around.
Yeah.
Testers
Was it?
were made their own kit.
Matt locked up.
What?
Matt locked up.
Well, we can still hear you, so. I mean, Matt didn't believe me. He didn't. And then he built the Chinook. Yeah,
Yep.
just saying. And I have
I've
a
never had a
little
bad
kit that
Italari
I'm going to
experience.
build. I have that F-104 Starfighter cockpit in 1/16 scale, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna build it because it's awesome. But and then I built a 1/72 Italari Spitfire, and that turd fought me every step of the way. I mean, every step of the way.
George wants to know what's each person's worst kit. Yeah, I want to say for me, the Italeri Chinook and the Italeri F-18 Super Hornet.
Oh, was that the big one that you did? That was just the fit on it was horrible.
No, that was the let's see, that was the Revell kit of that. I got a 1/72nd one that Italari made, and it kinda is an F-18 Super Hornet. I don't know what plans they based it on.
It's Hornet-esque.
Yeah, it's kind of shaped like it. It's got
Hornet adjacent.
it's got square intakes and it's,
Well, wait a minute. The Super Hornet has square
Yeah, I was
intakes.
gonna say square intake,
that's what I said. That's about as far as we go, though.
Yeah,
Oh.
no, that KA-52 kit I got from them, I just thought about the nose and how the nose of it looks, and I was just thinking, KA-52s just never looked like this.
They're bad kits.
Do you guys
They
still have
are.
those two kits? Matt, you still got your Hornet, and Julian, you still got your Chinook? Or
Oh, my Chinook's hanging from the ceiling.
the other one?
Hoping it'll fall.
Yeah,
That's my misery now.
Right there. Oh, point my hand the other way.
Even thinking of them gets you upset, Jim.
It totally does. That's Spitfire, and I was building that for a buddy of mine. He's a big Spitfire guy, and I turned it okay because, well, I'm good at what I do. But this thing was turd. I mean, it was horrible. I'd rather build the 132nd Revell Corsair again. I'd rather build the P-61 by Monogram.
That's saying
I
something.
just noticed this. So Jim is doing delicate work on a B-17 plastic model. He's got a pair of pliers on his bench.
That's for opening up my Tamiya bottles. My dark steel hadn't been opened in a while.
Oh, that's a beautiful color.
All right, boys. She's ready to paint.
Were you polishing it or? What were you
No, anytime I got to be careful where I touch it because when I wipe it down with alcohol
doing? Okay.
to clean it. But yeah, she's all foamed up, and I'll be painting on it probably this weekend.
Foamed up.
Yeah, so there you go.
Foamed
There's
up.
there's the Super Hornet from Italy.
Well,
You're
your
locked up,
video
man.
is all locked up. We can't see it.
Your sound is good, but
Joined up.
Why am I locked up?
I don't know.
I'm not locked up on any of the video feed.
too much cheese, maybe.
Yeah, George says looks great on the
Bob.
webcam.
Yeah, I'm picking up your light work here. That should have been right up your alley right there.
George says it's an F-18 Wasp.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that stings.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, there it is. There you go, Bob. Thank you.
The smile
face
just
is-
completes
My
the,
face,
the joke.
it's the cat bird smile. You look like the cat that ate the bird. That's great.
Oh, Matt? Yeah.
Who, me?
Oh, let's see. So other kits that come to mind just by looking at my display case. My AMT 73 Mustang Mach 1, which doesn't even have a Mustang logo on it.
Yeah.
Which that
Anything
kit is a
AMT
piece of
is-
garbage.
Yeah.
The one that Jim mentioned, the the Revell Corsair with the horrible canopy and all that. That's,
And the, and the
molded
horrible
from
folding wings. Yeah.
1960 something, and they still
Yeah.
they still release that stupid thing. And then my third one is I got it from Tester, and it was a rebox of a Hawk model kit from 1950. It was a McDonnell Banshee, and that thing was a piece of garbage.
Yeah.
So
How garbage.
Garbage.
hot boiling garbage.
Yeah. Stinky garbage. So I would have to say mine would be anything by Italari, obviously. The Monogram P61, although I am going to build another one. It's stupid. The 132nd Revell Corsair. And then it's a toss-up between, what was the Revell USS Missouri? The anti-aircraft guns were just blobs of plastic. There was no gun to it. It was just literally a blob of plastic on a stick.
That was one
It's 70 years old.
Yeah.
You know, another brand that sucks, in my opinion, is Academy. Academy is terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like Academy kits.
That's all I build. My B-17 is Academy.
To each their own, you know. I
Yeah.
like Dragon.
I agree.
I like Dragon and Rayfield. You know, you like your trash added me.
Oh, Dragon. Oh, let's talk about Dragon. Oh, let's take something that should be done in like 45 steps, and let's give you an instruction sheet that's got 800 steps to it. Here you
That's
go.
Trumpeter.
Good luck.
Trumpeter does the same thing.
Forgot the part where half of them aren't listed. They're listed with the wrong part.
Right.
Yeah, Trumpeter does the same thing.
Well, some Dragon kits are really good.
Yeah, they're USS, what is it? USS Henry B. Wilson, the Adams class. That was actually really good. I want to find another one because my buddy served on the Wilson. But other than that, I haven't really built one. I heard their tanks were really good. But
Yeah,
I don't
well,
know.
their German armor's good. Russian armor's decent. But the problem with them is a lot of their stuff is old molds from the early 2000s.
Mhm.
Not early,
Old
actually,
molds
the
from the
90s.
early 2000s. I was building a kit that was made 70 years ago.
Yeah.
I was wondering about that because, you know, the local group's got this any mold or kit made before 1975 thing going on. Or maybe, yeah, by 1975.
What about the PT-109 by Revell?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that
where
was,
the instructions talk about don't snip the glue. Yeah, it's
yeah, I put one of those together a few years ago, and yeah, it was an armful.
yeah.
We've got a new one now. I mean, they don't make the old one anymore.
So a little.
No, I
quick
had an
tip-
old one. I built it.
Little tip
It-
with
it-
Dragon kits.
It was bad.
If the SKU starts with 9, don't buy it.
Really? Okay.
Good
Yeah,
to
'cause
know.
it's from their Imperial series when their molds are and the molds fitment terrible.
Huh.
Wouldn't do it. I've also heard their ship kits were pretty good, but I don't know about that.
George says a dragon
yeah.
kit will attack you. Julian just slays the dragon.
Yeah. I heard there's a lot of people that diss on like Airfix, but
Yes.
I'm kind of a fan.
Old Airfix is not good.
Yeah, I was gonna say because a couple of the kits are just reboxes of old crappy kits.
Yeah, you have to check out Scalemates. If it is a post 2010, set it back on the shelf. If it's pre 2000, or let's see, no, sorry, other way around. If it's pre 2010, walk away. Post 2010, yeah, take it home.
If it's like, I'd say 83 to 2010, just leave it there.
Yes.
It's a weird kind of plastic though. It's that bluish, and it feels really soft. Some of their older kits did that too.
Have you guys built any mini art kits? Because their kits
Yes.
are like that, where it's weak,
Yeah.
weird plastic.
Yes.
I
Like, their
started,
kits are great, but their plastic
I have-
just is a letdown.
I have one of their T55 with full interiors that I've had for like 5 years.
I did
And
the USS New Mexico attack sub of theirs, and it actually went together really well. I mean, but it's a sub. There's not much to it, right? It's 2 halves and some sticks for periscopes. That was about it. But it had that same weird, almost like the plastic has a grain to it, right? So when you're cutting it, if you cut one way, it's really smooth. You cut the other way, and it's really jagged. It was weird.
Yeah, if you need to make spur goo, or you need to do the thing where you light it on fire, their plastic is really good for that.
Airfix? Or
Oh,
Yeah.
mini art.
Gotcha.
NER the older Airfix has that soft bluish plastic, and then even the old Revell, like their 1/72nd starter kits, they're like that too.
You mean anything that's not Revell Germany?
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna call it a night, folks. So,
All right, Bob.
Y'all
Thanks for
take
hopping
care.
in.
Talk to you next time, and move along.
Mala,
Bye,
Bob.
buddy.
See ya.
There.
George says those Airfix vintage classic kits are punishment.
Really.
Yeah.
They're
I
good
got
practice.
I got a 1/72nd Tiger. Tiny, but I'm gonna build it.
I wonder why Matt's all locked up here.
I don't
Yeah.
know. Because according
I'd
to
say
George, I'm
refresh,
not.
but that could be bad.
Yeah. Maybe it's Skype saying, "Hey, don't do this."
I'm going away soon. You're hurting me. Punishing you for going away.
I will die on this hill, but I've never had a problem with an Italeri kit.
I've never had a problem with an Academy kit. See, and that's the thing. Is like I built AMT kits that weren't bad, but most of them were.
I've never built a kit.
Like that MPC, my AT-AT, people hate those MPC kits, but it went together really well. I mean, I had to do some work to it. You know, the fitment wasn't great, but you know, if you're decent enough,
Yeah.
I wouldn't do it for a beginner. But if you're a decent enough
I don't know,
model, you
George.
can make it work.
Ooh, guys, big news. So you know how modern armor has those reflective sights and whatnot?
Mhm.
I recently ordered one of those like sets so I can do that for that Abrams I got. It's gonna get here soon, which means start building it soon.
Uh-oh. I'm just
I
hoping to
saw-
get the 17 done by June.
I saw a cool technique for that, and you go to Walmart or wherever, and you get this film that the ladies use for their fingernails. and it's like this reflective deal. You cut it out and paste it on the sights, and it looks great.
Yeah, it's holographic film. That works really good for Russian ones. But the problem with the US ones is that they're orange and red and blue all at the same time.
Well, can't you just use like Tamiya clear? Change the color.
That's too
Ah,
complex.
you can't see me. Yeah, I was just gonna hold up my Tamiya clears, the blue, red, and orange.
I love them colors.
Yep.
I use them all the time.
I use them
The
for.
only one I have is smoke.
Oh,
That's
you
great.
definitely want to get the clears.
Yeah.
No, but I got this Ammo by MIG Transparator. It's for water-based acrylics.
Oh.
Oh.
And you can add it to any water-based paint, and it'll make it transparent.
Nice.
Ooh.
Which I found out that you actually don't need, because you can just thin down your
That's
water-based.
what I say. You can just water it down and turn it into a wall. All right, boys. I think I'm out myself. It is getting late.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
and I
almost
want
done.
a snack. Yeah.
All right,
Oh,
Jim.
hopefully-
Flags,
I-
Matt.
So next week we're gonna start on time, yeah? 'Cause we got
Yeah,
lots
that's
of
planned.
different- Okay.
Hopefully
All
we
right,
got
boys.
hopefully we got a 2 with us too next week.
All right, you guys be safe. Have a good week and model on, guys.
All right, you
Yep,
too,
you
Jim.
as
See you,
well.
man. Oh. No, who's on the?
That was Jim. He's getting his rap on.
Oh. I say you can't have that. We get in trouble on that.
Yeah. So, how's the link to YouTube work? Does it work through you, Matt?
Yeah, so I got I have a thing called OBS, which is an open source broadcasting system,
Oh,
and then I have that tied to YouTube. So then I have it so that it streams directly from my computer to the to YouTube.
So you could just mute your computer when we play music, and you wouldn't have a YouTube hit, right?
Potentially, but then I don't know when you're all gonna do it. And then people on
Potentially,
YouTube just have a mute. So
Pardon? Potentially what?
then the people on YouTube just hear nothing.
Right. That's
So
right. But it's they only hear nothing long enough for the rest of us to get a clue what the song is.
right.
Yeah. They wouldn't like it. That would be rude.
Yeah.
Now, Matt, there's actually a way where you can set it up to where you could, put like the song out to us to where we can hear it,
Uh-huh.
but the YouTube can't hear it.
Ah.
Oh.
I don't remember how to do it, but I had a friend who streamed and he had it set up like that to where, what's it called? Like you can play songs through your computer and we can hear it, but the
Okay.
stream can't.
Huh. Okay. I will look into that then.
But that would be unfair to the 2 or 3 people on YouTube, right?
Right.
Live. Yeah, because that's going to be watched. I guess you get hits after you publish, right?
Right.
Yeah. You don't have too many live attendees, but you have a lot of people playing it back.
Well, we had watching us live. Through the course of the night, I think the highest we had was 7.
Tonight,
Yeah.
Nice.
all you mentioned was George voting.
Well, yeah, he's the one that's always commenting, but we have right now there's 3 people in the live chat right now.
But they weren't voting then on the
Right. They don't have to. They can see it. They don't vote.
Okay,
So-
I was kind of basing the attendance on how many people were voting for a song,
Right.
and tonight it seemed like it was just one.
Right. For George,
Yeah.
George was the only one voting online
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there were 10 other people
that were watching at one time. Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like now. Right now, 3 people are watching us.
Yeah. Well, hi, 3 people.
Yes.
Oh, is George one of them? Did George sign off?
Oh, he says some don't have accounts. Maybe so. You gotta to chat. You have to have a Google account or an account on YouTube.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, hi, you other three.
Yeah.
Get a Google account so you can vote correctly the next time.
Yeah.
Get
So
a
George,
mail-in
the
ballot.
the next thing we're gonna be trying is Google Meet. So that's gonna be our next way we're gonna try.
Okay, so on Skype you don't have to have a host.
Correct.
Okay. What about Google Meet?
I don't know.
That would be tough because then you would have to log in and get that started before anybody else could.
Right. But like with Zoom, like so that's the other thing we're looking at. Now I can open the Zoom room on my phone. Like I could go on and like open the Zoom room at like 7:15.
Right. Okay. But that costs money for anything more than 40-minute shots.
Right.
So Zoom is probably out unless we all, get dumped after 40 minutes and we all log back in.
Well, we're like I said, we're looking at that one that's the other one, Jitsi.
Yeah, Jitsi and or Google Meet. Yeah.
Right. So we're gonna try Google Meet first because I have a Google account and that's what I run a lot of stuff through.
Right. And doesn't cost anything to sign up and get a Google account.
Right.
And you will probably get better support on that than a kind of a third-party thing like Jitsi.
Right.
That's the kind of thing that was like Skype. Skype got bought out by Google, or no,
Microsoft.
And so who knows what'll happen with a lot of times they start these little things, and it starts to make an impact. So some company like Microsoft or Google buys them out to shut them down.
Yeah.
So we could be getting comfortable with, what do you call it, Jitsi?
Jitsi.
Jitsi.
we could get comfortable with Jitsi, and then 6 months later it's like, oh, we're shutting down, got bought out by X.
Got bought out by somebody else.
That's right.
To be fair though, 6 months is a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Well, guys, I am at a stopping point myself.
Yep.
You can't see me. I'm all locked up.
Oh, but the smile, the smirk on your face is priceless.
Say, take a screenshot of it and send it to me.
Yeah. It almost looks, see how old men get that little white mustache on their upper lip?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it looks like you got. I don't know if I can do a screenshot on this. Yeah. All right, you guys have a good night. See you next Wednesday.
All right. See ya. All right, guys. So we're gonna wrap it up. So this has been Mall of the Mats. Let's see. Hope you all have a great week. Thanks for coming in. Thanks for all the people that joined us online. Bob and Jim and Grant and Julian and Gavin and let's see, Ken for a little bit. George on the Facebook chat. Am I missing anybody? I don't think I am. So glad you're all able to model along with us. Here's my my little Greek warship. Let's see, go right there. So I got the rails on the side so people can't fall off the boat. Working on the sail right now. It's currently drying. I don't like the plastic the sail is made out of. It's not sticking well to the other plastic, so it must be some kind of other type of plastic. I don't know. But we appreciate everybody who is able to join us. This is episode number 193. So here in 7 weeks, May 14th, we'll be having our 200th episode. So make sure you tune in for that. Who knows what's going to happen that night? And let's see. Hope everybody has a great week. And as always, I'm Matt. That's where the other Matt sits.
I'm Matt.
And let's see. We've been joined by the Hive Mind. And we have Julian and we got Gavin hanging out to the very last bit. And George. So thanks for all watching. And as always, I'm Matt. Model on. See you later.